Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
As I see, to be honest, almost everyone join us. So maybe we can start slowly. Um, we're glad you join us today. And as you know, our webinar is about hidden empty cloud opportunities. And I want to quickly introduce you to our webinar agenda and today's speakers. First of all, I want to say a special thanks to our colleagues, to Michael for his help in organizing and managing this webinar. Michael will be also moderating in our chat today. And regarding the webinar structure, the first part will be about the history of MT company, and I will be a presenter of this part. My name is Darina, and I'm a product manager of MT Cloud. And the second part will be presented by my colleague, by Alexandra. She's our account manager, and perhaps some of you are especially lucky and already know her personally. So the second part will be about MT Cloud's competitive advantages, and as per traditional, we will end our webinars with answers to your questions from from our listeners. So please feel free to ask your question during the webinar and the end of the main webinar part. So let's start from the beginning. First of all, it's important to know and to say that MTE is not a new player in the e-commerce market because the company started its first integration with eBay to Magenta Marketplace 14 years ago. And this MTE product is called MTE Pro and has more than 200,000 downloads from Magenta Connect. And as you know, the e-commerce industry is constantly evolving, and many businesses have started trying different selling stores and platforms for their sales. So based on it, we want to provide more flexibility to our clients and businesses for all sizes. So at any time, your business can easily move to a new stores, be it Magenta, Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, or so on, as automatically as possible and without wasting the time. And this slide will help you to understand the main difference between MTE Cloud and MTE Pro solutions. And as you see, and in both cases, MTE acts as a connector between your store and sales channels like eBay, Amazon, and Walmart. And also, as you may have noticed, Ecwid and TikTok Shop integrations will be coming soon. So feel free to open new sales channels for your business, and MTE Cloud will definitely support you with that. I also want to add a few words about the MTE Cloud ecosystem. And I think you definitely need to know that by using MTE Cloud, you automatically not only discover the possibilities of multi-channel sales, auto inventory management, and order management, but also will have an access to analytics and Amazon Repricer products. And to be short, analytics provide you with all the necessary tools to develop a winning sales strategy, beginning with your customers analytics containing the most demanded product in your catalog, and ending with exporting your selling data for your needs. And one more product is Amazon Repricer that helps you to be one step ahead of the competition. Just define your goal, and Amazon Repricer will help you to become a buy box winner or bet your competitors by the price and so on. So you can reprice without limits with our Amazon Repricer. And in the end, I think uh, I think maybe it's a time to pass the word to Alexandra to talk about the sales channels hidden opportunities. So don't waste our time. Alexandra, go ahead.
Thank you, Darina. Thank you for the great presentation. Hello, everyone. Again, thank you for joining our webinar. If there are someone who are new with M2 Cloud, we welcome you on board. It's great that you make a decision to give a try with our application. And today we will focus on the hidden opportunities of M2 sales channels. This presentation, my part of presentation, will be divided into 3 topics, and every topics will contain some features and illustrative videos for you to understand how it works and how you could benefit from these features. So let's start with the learning how many power M2 sales channels hides inside. And first of all, I'd like to mention that our solution is suitable for the catalog of any size. For example, if you are just starting your selling journey, your business will definitely grow, and M2 sales channels will seamlessly handle increased task volume along with the sales volume you have. Every process will be controlled by our solution, giving you the possibility to just enjoy the process. And even if you decide to migrate from one platform to another platform, the M2 sales channels will still be a great fit for you, because the range of integration we support continuously grow. At the current moment, as Darina mentioned, it's the Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Salesforce, and also Major channels. And we don't have plans to stop there. We are just going ahead and adding integration as our customers requested them. So at the below example, you will see how the listing process works, because along with managing the existing catalog, we know that our customers need to list new products from their stores. So major channel integrations we have includes the listing wizard, and the listing wizard just contains a few simple steps to complete. You don't need to be a technical guy. You don't need to have a lot of experience with different e-commerce solutions. Just come, follow the steps, and complete the listing, and enjoy your products on the channel that are available for purchasing. And this way you could grow your sales rapidly. Another point, we cannot even imagine the solution without the mechanism of automatic inventory and order management. It's a fundamental thing for us. So with the possibility to synchronize the inventory and orders in the most automatic way, M2 sales channels will become your daily assistant and complete all the routine tasks. You could just forget about the need to spend hours of work updating orders, updating your inventory. Just give a chance to M2 sales channels to do it for you, and make your business growing, do other tasks, while M2 sales channels will handle all these processes for you. Please jump to the next. Yeah, thank you. Understanding that the business could grow, your catalog could grow, we understand that it will require more time for you to manage all these processes. And we are trying to build the features that could help you to save time and get more benefits from our application. And the first thing to mention that our solution is the policy-based one. We provide the set of the templates that you could use for, and provide some settings for the pricing, for shipping, return, to build the incredible description for your product to attract more customers. And all this are provided by sales channels. The policies also could be managed in bulk for your products, because we know from the customer experience, when your catalog is the large one, it's super time consuming to do it for every product manually. But implementing this in bulk, you're welcome to just make a few clicks and update some rules for your policies, and go on. The next tip for the time management is also the categories and specific mapping. From my own experience working for a long time in a customer support, I know that customers sometimes struggling with setting up specifics for the products, for every product, also manually. It's super time consuming and sometimes could be even annoying for you. So we are listening to you, to your requests. We tried to make something like automatically, to make things automatic where needed. So with the specific mapping, what we are doing for you, if you have some attributes on your stores like WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Shopify, we are taking these attributes automatically and then build a mapping between the eBay specific, for instance, or Amazon specific. And if you have the attribute named like brand or color on your store, we just take this attribute and map to the corresponding channel specific. It works super easily. You just review the result of the mapping and proceed with the next listing phase or proceed with management your products. It's super, super fancy. Please, the next. Yeah, thank you. Another point, another great point is about automation also. Our app could help you to and suggest for you the right eBay category for your product. It is based on the product peculiarities, on the product title and product data. You just select the products during the listing and get the correct suggestion based on the selected products. It's also helps you to spend more time on the listing, to rely on your daily assistance M2 sales channels and enjoy the things. Yeah, thank you. And the last topic regarding the hidden opportunities of M2 sales channels is the synchronization control. We could suggest and we suggest the things for you. We try to optimize and catch your attention where it is possible and where it is more necessary for your business. However, the ultimate decisions is in your hands. The synchronization is handled manually by you. You have the full autonomy to define the products you want to synchronize and just enable synchronization for the one products for the testing purposes if you are the new customer, or enable the synchronization for the products in bulk for your items using the action in the menu. On the example, on the video example, you could see how easily you could enable the sync for your products in just one click, and the rest will do the sales channels for you. So what else? What else we have here? Yeah, it's for inventory customization. Sometimes customers need to customize their inventory, their pricing. On this video, you will see an example how easily you could customize your inventory, for example, based on the integration, based on the marketplace, just to select the correct value, the desired value you want to sell on the channel under the selling policy, and then M2 sales channels will submit this data to the channel. This way you will have different stock values on the channel and on your store. However, this mechanism is super smart, because if the quantity on your store will drops below the value you provide under the keep on channel option in the selling policy, we will show the actual quantity value you have on the store. So there is no even the possibility of overselling. Everything is under control. You could be safe here. So yeah. And in terms of control, we understand also that sometimes you need to have the full understanding of the events that happen into your products and orders. So we have the separate tab, like logs tab, where we store all the logs, all the actions that happen with your products, orders. You could just easily identify every log for every product or action and stay aware of all the things that happen in your customer instance, just giving you more flexibility and the opportunity to be staying tuned on the things that happen. Yeah, it was just the brief explanation of these hidden opportunities that we have. Maybe someone of you was not aware about it. So we will be glad if it helps you to grow your business, and maybe you will have some questions and we will smoothly move to the Q&A session. Feel free to ask any long-standing questions that you have been hesitant to pose. It's the opportune moment for you. You're welcome to ask. We are here to answer. Yeah. Oh. We already have some questions. Great, thank you. So the first question is, after linking my eBay account with Shopify, what are the next steps I should take in the M2 Cloud interface? Great, thank you very much. So after you add your Shopify and eBay account to our application, the next thing is the linking process between the Shopify product and eBay product. The linking usually could be established in automatic way if your product on Shopify and on eBay have the same SKUs or identifiers. We will link them together, and after that, the synchronization could be enabled. However, sometimes it happens that your product on the channel couldn't find the correct product on Shopify. So in this case, you're welcome to link your products in a manual way, clicking on the link button under the sync column in the grid, and then establish the linking. Also, there is the possibility to link products via the CSV file. If you have the large catalog and a lot of products to link, you can use the CSV file, just import it to the sales channels, and we will establish linking for you. So great. I hope I have answered. Okay, what's next? If I have existing attributes on Shopify, like color, brand, may I use them for item specifics? Yeah, sure. If you have existing attributes on your stores on the Shopify, as you mentioned, we will import these attributes to the application, and then we will establish the mapping between your attributes and the channel specifics. The linking between your attributes and specifics will be established automatically. You just need to review it and proceed then with the next phase, just confirm your changes. If you have some attributes that could not be linked because their titles are different, you're welcome to select the attribute you want for the specific, and we will submit the value from the attribute to the channel, and then we will keep these changes updated if the attribute value will change on your store. Everything is super easy. Thank you for your question. I hope I answered. Yeah, thank you. Maybe someone. Oh, there is another one. What are the benefits of eBay order management for mid-sized business? Okay, we will not mention about the order management. As for the order management, it's also a part of the automatic synchronization. We synchronize orders from the channels automatically and provide the ability to create corresponding orders on your store. Just with one click, one option is enabled, and once you receive the order from the channel, we will create orders on Shopify, for example, on BigCommerce or WooCommerce, and you are welcome then to fulfill this order, to provide the tracking details and carrier, and we will take this data and update on the channel. This way, the full basic process of order management are covered with the sales channels, and you're welcome to do it because it's not determined. You may receive as many orders as you will, and we will handle all of them. We will update all of them, and you don't need to worry about it. Just give it the chance to us. Okay, thank you for the question. The next one, what features are proposed for inventory management? A great question, thank you. For the inventory management, it's also automatic. We take updates from the store and submit updates to the channel, and MG Sales channels never sleeps. It's always absorbing the changes between the channel and the store, taking and updating inventory levels to keep them accurate and to keep your business safe. We also provide various possibilities to adjust the quantity and the stock levels for the channels via the selling policy, like the keep on channel option I already mentioned earlier, and also the possibility to reserve some amount of quantity, for example, like 1, 2, 3, and this will help you to leave some part of stock in your store available for direct website purchasing, for example. What else we have? I think that basically it's all available at the current moment. If you have any specific questions for the inventory management, you're welcome to ask another one. Okay, we have, is it possible to download orders into from Amazon to Woo? Yeah, it is possible to create orders on WooCommerce. If you have the Amazon store and Amazon orders will be imported to the sales channels, it's possible to create corresponding orders on WooCommerce, and as I already mentioned, for another attendee, we have the possibility to automatically update them further. So it's possible to do it with us. Thank you. Okay, I think that everything was so clear. So the attendees don't have any questions.
I think maybe it's. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, we have another one. Another one.
Yeah,
if I change my price in WooCommerce store, how soon the changes will be applied on eBay? In general, the synchronization happens in just in real time. However, our application still requires a few minutes to determine the changes, because you know how it works. We are working with the API and we submit the request to API, waiting from API to respond. So this process usually takes a few minutes. However, from the experience of our customers, it's completely safe and there is no issues with this. The synchronization process works very smoothly, and it should not cause any issues to your eBay sales or WooCommerce inventory, for example. Thank you for the question. Let's wait maybe a minute for another one. Maybe someone will recollect something.
Maybe during this time we will share our contacts and share information about the demo and other things. Yeah.
Will be great. Yeah, we could.
Okay, guys, we will share our contacts and also you will send us an email to email us to schedule a demo, or for example, ask any questions that you have regarding to sales channels or analytics or Amazon Repricer. Well, feel free for your questions, for your feedback, and for your suggestion regarding to our products. So don't hesitate to email us to take a connect.
Yeah, thank you, Darina. Okay, and I could see there is no more questions. I think that maybe everyone already noted our contacts. Please don't hesitate to email us. We are here for you.